Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisville's offense comes onto the field first today. The gun, the inside give. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to Brown. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Moss. The quick out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And the Cardinals are marching down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have 2 teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So So Virginia Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a...
And a sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And now the ball is free in the end zone. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. I guess it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for room, it's Watson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Moss. Under fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Split backs here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Safe completion on the screen. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And the Hokies trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. To give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Ernie on the jet, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady dive because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Keith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he can carve up this defense.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Swings it out to his running back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Hokies will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So,
oh, he's got some space. It's a seam wide open, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. And they're able to get him on the ground. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Makes the grab on the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Bennett. Push down for the tackle. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they add 6 more before that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pulls it, fired complete. At midfield, he's got room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Drones. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They boot it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll pull it down and run. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll start this drive from the 42. Here's the handoff. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw. It's Moss. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back's got it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Moss. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Got the quick completion. Got room on the return. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Stewart. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hokies. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Brown has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Moss. He's got it down the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Got a man, it's Green.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to game from him, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Drones. Here's a heat. With the catch, it's Green. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Holloway. Open space at the 25. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Hokies with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. Keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Quick completion on the out. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense...
He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now, because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. 1 possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation for...
Brings into the open on the left. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Got the quick pass. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room. To the air, it's Drones. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's caught. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got his man downfield. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Green. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll take a shot. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.